Hi my friends, this is your friendly neighborhood yoga teacher. My name is Bonola for Yownn Yoga Studio. This is a 20-minute home yoga flow for flexibility. It's a little bit more advanced, so if you're a complete beginner, this might not be one for you. However, we have 10-minute flows for complete beginners. I will link them up down below so that you can try that out instead if you are not that, if you are just at the beginning of your yoga practice. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell so that every time you post a new video, you get an alert. Let's get started. Sitting, finding a comfortable sitting position and coming to lie on your back. Bringing your heels together and opening knees wide, coming into reclined butterfly pose. We're going to activate our Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is ocean wave type of breath. It's also called victory breath. It is excellent for flexibility classes. It allows you to tune in internally, and it also warms up your body to make you a little bit more flexible. So your Ujjayi breath is activated. Your Ujjayi breath is activated by deep inhalations through your nose, constricting the back of your throat, and deep exhalations through your nose, constricting the back of your throat. It sounds a little bit something like this. So let's try it out together. Last time, inhale and exhale. Return into your normal breath. Observe the sensation with your eyes closed. When you're ready, gently use your hands to bring your knees together and come up to a comfortable sitting position. For this practice, you're going to need a yoga strap. It could be, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt, or you can use a belt, or you can use your gown belt, or anything that is long that you can use to instead of a strap. So I'll face this way just because of so that it's easier for me to transition into the next posture after this. So we're in easy pose. We're going to inhale, lifting our arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, you're going to shift to your right, bringing your left hand on top of your right knee, bringing your right knee behind you and gazing back. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, twist some more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift to your left, placing your right hand on top of your left knee, bringing your left hand behind your back, gazing back. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, twist. Coming back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Walking your hands as far as they can get. You may actually end up here, that's totally fine, but if you have the flexibility, you can go all the way down. Making sure that your buttocks is deeply rooted to the earth. You are not lifting through your buttocks to fold forward. opening through your hips, working on your flexibility on the hips, and then coming back up, changing your legs. The one that was in front comes to the back. You would notice that your legs would be different. The sensation would be different as you change your legs. Lifting your arms, exhale, folding forward. Your palms face forward so that you're not overstretching. You can just be here. That's totally fine if this is enough stretch for you. Otherwise, we're here. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. Remember your ujjayi breath as you walk back, straightening in front of you, moving the flesh of your buttocks so that you are sitting on your sit bones and you are deeply grounded to the earth. Spine is straight, core is engaged, your feet are dorsiflexed. Inhale, lifting your hands, exhale, folding forward. You can grab onto your shins. You can grab onto your thighs if this is too much for you, or you can grab your shins, or you can grab the heels of your feet if you have the flexibility. You're not forcing anything, but just gently stretching your body, feeling a sensation on your lower back, bringing your forehead to your knees if you can. You can actually bend your knees here if you feel like you are hyperextending. We're aiming to bring your tummy into contact with your thighs. So this is what we're aiming for. So therefore you can lift your knees here. Otherwise, if you have the flexibility, you can fold forward. Remember your dorsiflexed feet. Gently coming up, lifting your right knee, placing it on the outside of your left, lifting your left hand and hooking it against your right knee, gazing back, twisting. Inhale, elongating your spine. Exhale as you twist some more. This works the flexibility of your spine. Coming back to center. Inhale, lifting your hands. Exhale, release. Lifting your left leg, placing it outside of your right knee. Lifting your right hand, hooking it against your left knee, twisting, looking back. Inhale, elongating your spine. Exhale as you twist some more. Coming back to center and gently coming into thunderbolt position, grabbing your belt or your strap if you have one, folding it slightly longer than your shoulder width apart. So we're here. So you're going to, if you want a toe stretch, you will come into your toes. However, you can do this sitting on the fronts of your legs. I will come into my toes because I want to work on my toes as well. So inhale, your spine is straight, you're sitting on your heels. As you inhale, you're going to lift your hands and bring them all the way to your back. If you can, you might end up here, but if you can go all the way down. Making sure that you are not bending your strap as you go all the way down. Coming back up, front, inhaling, back. Your arms are straight the whole time. Your strap is also straight the whole time. 2 more times. This works your shoulders. It improves the flexibility of your shoulders. If this is too much, you can just widen your stance a little bit to give you a little bit more room to do this. Whew. You can put aside your strap and gently tap your toes, coming into downward facing dog. We're here for 5 breaths. Your heels are reaching for the earth. Your kneecaps are lifted. Your thighs are rotating internally for 3. Your spine is straight and long. Shoulders away from your ears for 1. Core is engaged. On the inhale, you're going to lift your right leg and place it in between your hands, coming into low lunge. Inhale, lifting your hands. You are going to bounce here, letting your hips feel a little bit of a workout, feeling a stretch on your inner thighs, coming back down, coming into a half split. Inhale as you lift, exhale, folding forward. Remember your Ujjayi breath. Coming up, returning to downward facing dog, changing sides, bringing your left foot in between your legs, coming down into lunge, lifting your hands and bouncing. Remember your Ujjayi breath. Bringing your hands down, coming into a half split. Inhale as you lift up, exhale as you fold forward. Coming up, returning to downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting your right leg all the way up, bringing it in between your hands, and heel toe your right leg all the way to the edge of your mat, bringing your back knee down, coming into a lizard posture, taking your right hand to push away your right knee. If you can, you will lift your back leg and bring your right hand to pull it towards your body. Inhale, gazing back. Exhale, pull it towards you some more. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Coming back. And you're going to now heel toe it all the way to the other side. Into pigeon pose. First, you're going to walk back a little if you can, or you're going to remain here. If you have the flexibility, you will walk back, gazing up, making sure that you're not falling to one side, but your hips are square and straight, and then you're gently going to walk your hands forward. Coming, bringing your forehead to the ground. We'll be here for a moment. Activate your Ujjayi breath. Gently come back. Tuck your toe and downward facing dog. Taking a moment in downward facing dog and then repeating on your left, lifting your left leg, bringing it in between your hands, and then heel toe it all the way to the edge of the mat, bringing your back knee down, coming into lizard on the other side, taking your left hand and pushing your left knee away from your body. When you're ready, you're going to lift your right leg, if you did that on the other side, and use your left hand to pull it towards you. Inhale as you look back. Exhale as you pull push it towards you some more. Inhale, exhale, release, and heel toe your foot to the right, come into lizard on the other side. You can remain here or you can walk back, taking a slight back bend, gazing up, and then walking all the way to the front, making sure that your hips are square. Inhaling, placing your forehead to the mat. Remember your Ujjayi breath. When you're ready, coming back up, tucking your toe, downward facing dog, sliding into upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and gently bringing your feet to the front of the mat, taking a forward fold here. Inhale, lifting your arms up into the heaven, hands to prayer pose. Come into tree pose. I will face forward so that you can see me properly. Your feet are hip width apart, engaging your knees, engaging your thighs, your core straight, your spine is straight, and then you're going to gently shift your weight to your left, lifting your right leg. You can actually, your hands are to your waist, you can actually place it here on your ankle or your shin, or if you have the flexibility, you can bring it all the way to your thigh. If you have the flexibility, bring your palms to your heart center, gazing forward, finding your drishti, finding your focal point. My flexibility is off today, so I'll just place my foot here, looking up, and then release. Shaking it off, changing, taking your hands to your waist. Your left leg goes here, your ankle, or your shins, or inside of your thigh, your left thigh. So I'll take mine and place it back here because my balance is not working out today. Bringing your palms to your heart center, gazing forward, find your focal point, find your drishti, and making sure that your core is tight, and then release. When you're ready, you're going to come into dancer's pose, rooting your feet to the earth. Gently rooting your feet to the earth, then gently lifting your right leg. Your knees remain together, your spine is straight and long, your tailbone is tucked under, and then you're going to lift your right hand as well. You're here in mountain pose. You're going to lift your right leg, your knees remain together, and then you're going to use your right hand to grab onto your right leg, lifting your left hand up, and then you're going to gently push your leg against your hand. As you do that, you would start to lean forward, coming forward, lifting for 3, for 2, find your drishti, for 1, and gently coming back, shaking it out, repeating on the other side, lifting your left leg, using your left hand to grab against your left leg. Your knees remain together, lifting your right hand and gently pushing your leg against your hand, tilting forward, lifting, finding your drishti. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1, and gently come back, release, shake it up, and find a comfortable sitting position, moving the flesh of your buttocks off. So you're sitting on your sits bones, your feet are dorsiflexed, your core is engaged, shoulders up and back, lifting your arms and folding forward. Bringing your tummy against your thighs, bending your knees if this makes it easier for you. When you're ready, you will just walk back, come into a lying position. Lying on your back, finding your Shavasana, final resting pose. Taking this moment to completely relax. You can be here for as long as you want, for as long as you need. When you're ready, you'll start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Shift to one side, whichever one is most comfortable for you. Taking a moment here to absorb all the work that you've been doing. Allowing your body to internalize everything that you've done. When you're ready, pivot yourself up, finding a comfortable position, sitting position, finding a comfortable sitting position, lifting your arms up into the heavens, bring your palms together, palms to heart center. Namaste, my friends. Thank you for practicing with me. That was a 20-minute home yoga flow for flexibility. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Please ring the bell so that you get notified every time we publish a new video.